check, check, check.
Nah, I didn't change it.
No. One of these is me, but I don't know. I don't want to mess with it. Hey, can you turn me up? All right. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's varsity girls basketball matchup between the Milton-Union Bulldogs and the Brookville Blue Devils. I am Andy Grudich, here to announce the game with you, joined to my right by varsity head basketball coach, Mr. Rusty Berner. Thanks for doing this tonight, Rusty.
Yeah, definitely exciting to be on the microphone again and watching some Lady Bulldog basketball.
Absolutely. This is our first broadcast of the year, and we're going to hopefully do some more girls games, and we're definitely going to do more boys games. We're going to get a couple wrestling meets in, so we got a lot planned for this winter, so that's exciting. And we'll just talk a little bit about the girls basketball program. Coach Roos's team comes in at 1-2. They lost at home to Bradford, and then defeated Twin Valley South on the road, and then lost a tight one to Troy Christian last week. So hoping to get back on the winning track tonight. Brookville comes in at 0-4, lost 4 games to Preble Shawnee, Waynesville, Oakwood, and Dixie. So both teams looking to get on the winning track here. What are your thoughts tonight, Rusty?
Well, I think one of the things Coach Roos has talked about in the last week with her girls, just building their confidence again. It's a young team, and coming off a tough loss on the road at Troy Christian. I think getting our girls off on the right foot's a pretty big key tonight, and obviously Brookville's coming in here pretty hungry for their first one as well. So it's going to. I think both teams are going to try to get off to a good start. I think it's going to be really important for them.
And, saying we are young is a little bit of an understatement. We are going to start 3 sophomores, a freshman and a junior.
Yep.
So, and, of course, unfortunately, Rachel Jacobs, sophomore, who was a leading rebounder last year as a freshman, got hurt this summer and is out. So an incredibly young team for Coach Roos. And as you said, confidence will be key with this group. You got a lot of good athletes out there, and confidence will bring a lot of that out of them. So, like you said, getting off on the right foot is going to be important. Also, at halftime, we're going to talk a little boys hoops with Coach Berner since we got him captive here. So we can talk a little boys hoops. Off to a good start, off to a 2-0 start. Got their first league win the other night at Lehman, and, of course, beat the Runnin' Newts of Newton at the home opener. So we'll talk a little boys hoops.
The Runnin' Newts.
The Runnin' Newts of Newton. So we're going to run off the starting lineup for us tonight, Rusty.
Yeah, starting for, we don't have class or grade and height here, but we're going to wing it. Starting for the Lady Blue Devils, number 25, Sophie Brooks. Number 2, Jackie Fye. Number 5, Ashley Haupt. Number 20, Mallory Ross. And number 40, Danielle Winter. It's going to be the starters tonight for the Blue Devils. For our Lady Bulldogs, number 12, Ava Berberich. She's a 5'7" sophomore. Number 14, Jenna Broomball is a 5'6" freshman. Number 20, Shannon Broomball is a 5'10" sophomore. Number 24, Kirsten Robeson is a 5'5" junior. And number 30, Reagan Fulton is a 5'7" sophomore.
Again, very young squad for Coach Roos tonight, athletic squad. They want to get out and run, get up and down the floor a little bit. I'm sure she's talked about that all week. Make the Blue Devils run up and down the floor. Doesn't look like they're going to have any sort of height advantage. We're not real big, but I don't think Brookville is either.
No, I was going to say, we got one girl, number 20, what's her name? Mallory Ross. I'm going to guess she's in the 5'10" range just from our perspective up here, but for me, I think anybody taller than me is about 6'3", so she's tall. She's taller than me, so.
Make her run up and down the floor. That's what Coach Roos is going to want to do. Here come the Bulldogs out from the locker room. Got about 2 minutes till tip-off. We do have the pep band here tonight.
Yes, they are. And looks to be a pretty active student section, although they're not real active yet, but
they're conserving themselves.
They're conserving their energy. They're plotting their plans of cheering destruction.
That's right. So Bulldogs doing their last little lap around the floor here. Warm-ups.
The officials get the friendly greet with both coaches.
And as a basketball coach, what can you tell us about these three officials?
They all three are familiar. The first gentleman, his name is Ray Bradshaw, fantastic official. We had him a couple years ago in our in a tournament, had him for a season. He is actually one of the assigners and evaluators. High-level guy in basketball and football. Great guy, good guy to work with.
And on a side note, my wife worked with him.
Really?
He works at Wright Pat.
Okay.
Yes. So there you go, a little local touch.
Yeah. My first experience with Ray was 2 years ago, I believe, in our Middletown-Madison game at Northmont. And, just really good at working with the kids and working with the coaches. And I think that's a lot of the battle as far as officials go. They're going to miss calls. They're going to make calls. And, but working with the coaches, I think that's important. I hold a lot of value in that for me personally.
As a coach, all I ever wanted you to do was talk to me.
Yeah.
I know you're going to miss calls and we're going to disagree, but as long as you come over and communicate with me, I'm fine with all that.
Yeah, give me a reason, even if it's a bad one.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate the guys that ignore you.
Yep.
They got all the answers. They don't want to talk to you. And Ray, by the way, I interviewed him last year.
Really?
Because he was a COVID guy.
That's right.
In
Yes.
December, and I brought him up, and we interviewed him at the halftime of of one of your games. I don't remember what game it was, but yeah, he was great.
I want to say it was Northridge.
And then he got back into reffing towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
So there's more about Ray Bradshaw than anybody ever thought they'd want to know.
Yeah. He has stolen the broadcast already.
We're about to have the national anthem.
We live in the greatest country on earth with freedoms enjoyed by no others. Let's take a moment to honor the men and women who have served and the men and women who are currently serving to keep her strong and free. Please rise, remove your caps, and join in the playing of our national anthem tonight performed by the Milton-Union Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Zach Roberts.
Thank you, Rusty. When you banged your head,
Oh.
man, that was a little loud right here.
Sorry about that.
All right, so by the way, Mr. Zach Roberts, the band director, teacher here at Milton-Union, does a
Yeah.
great job. Hopefully I'm going to bring him on at halftime of one of the games. Played for the Ohio State University Marching Band. And I had a long chat with him one day just about the process of getting in the band and staying in the band and the work they did, and it's a pretty intense operation.
Oh, I can imagine.
So, but yeah.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Mr. Roberts was out there doing Script, Ohio and all of that when he was in college. So
Call him the Zach Roberts Band. Isn't that a country group, the Zach Brown
be Zach Brown Band.
Zach Brown Band? So we got the Zach Roberts Band.
That's right. So we got Burbridge, Broomball, cousins, not sisters, cousins. Robinson. And Fulton.
And Fulton, a.k.a. Rodman.
A.k.a. Fulton.
Fulton.
Coach Fulton's daughter on Coach Berner's staff.
Chris is going to be working the side scoreboard tonight, so.
And if he does a poor job, we'll be more than happy to tell you about it.
We will point it out. Make sure everybody's fully aware of it.
And Coach Sarver wanted me to make sure that I mentioned what an outstanding coaching job he's doing with the JV team this year.
You know, he usually doesn't want to talk about his coaching capabilities, but kind of surprised he brought that up. Did he mention he was 2-0?
You know what? You'd be shocked to hear he did. He did bring that up.
I can't believe that.
He is 2-0, and what a great job he's doing. So he almost threw his shoulder out, patting himself on the back. All right, we're ready for the tip. And Brookville wins tip. And looks like the Bulldogs going to be in a 1-2-2 zone, per usual with Coach Roos. Looks like
Brookville's gonna looks like a little X-Man formation where they're flashing the posts, working the ball around the perimeter.
Brookville being very patient and moving the ball. Ooh, looked like a travel. No call. And tied up by Broomball. It'd be a jump ball, possession arrow, Bulldogs.
Great instinct there by Jenna. She saw the girl turn her back and wasn't protecting the ball and just jumped in there for a steal.
Good defensive possession by the Bulldogs. Broomball will bring it up. They're in a zone, but they're going to pressure the ball. Burbridge setting the offense.
Bulldogs are in what looks like a 1-3-1. High-low.
Got Shannon Broomball at the high post, Fulton at the block. Burbridge is open, thought about it. Gets it into Shannon, out to Robinson.
Robinson up.
And offensive rebound. Kept alive by Fulton.
It's one of the toughest things to do out of the zone is rebound out of it.
And resetting the offense. Oh, a little shaky. Here we go, Broomball resets. Looks like we got both teams doing the same thing. Robinson for three. And short, out of bounds, Blue Devils. Looks like both teams are gonna sit in the zone tonight, at least to start with. Bulldogs a little full court pressure.
Little 1-2-2. Try to force an early trap.
Brookville a little shaky breaking it. Let's help bring the ball up the floor, knocked out by Broomball. Be Blue Devil ball, side out. Fry to inbound. Fry to Brooks. Halp looks to penetrate and kick.
That's what they were looking for.
Yep, got it
a high-low.
Got it into Winter. That was two by Winter. Now we got a steal by Halp. Halp with the layup. Little
three-quarter 1-2-2. Two similar styles here out of both teams.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Broomball sets the offense. They got their big girl at the top. They got Ross.
Yeah, they kind of invert her to take away the high post, which is a little bit different version. It is going to give the Bulldogs a little bit more perimeter breathing room as they move the ball.
It's a nice look inside by Burbridge. Broomball's got to look to put that up. Ava for three, off the mark.
They're going to get that look, the way they've got it set up.
Offensive board, blocked. And Brookville comes up with it. And Halp will bring it up. High screen. And offensive board by Winter. And Coach Roos calls a timeout. 6-0 Brookville.
You can tell you know, one of the concerns, like I mentioned earlier, was anytime you zone, rebounding out of the zone is always really difficult, and neither team's done it real well. And, you know, right there, it cost the Bulldogs 2 points.
And Bulldogs got a couple looks, couldn't get them to go down. And quick timeout by Coach Roos.
And you can see the two styles of the 1-2-2. You know, with Brookville, they're putting their big girl out on top, and she's kind of inverting into the high post, which is going to give Milton-Union that perimeter look. So if they can knock it down, it's going to make Brookville adjust. That's the poison that Brookville's picking, where we're extending a little bit more.
Yeah, if we can knock down a 3 or 2, because you're right, the shot at the top of the arc's going to be there.
Gonna shoot them out of the zone sometimes.
You know, broom ball sets the offense. Broom ball from 15, off the mark. Saved by Fulton. Helped up the floor for the Blue Devils. Good help inside. Good help by Burbridge. Nice play by Ava.
Come back and
out of bounds. Knocked out by Phi. Thought it was Fry, but it's Phi. Robinson inbound for the Bulldogs.
the Bulldogs taken 4 shots, and 3 of them have been from that top of the key area.
Need to be a little more patient, get another reversal and get something inside or get somebody to the basket. I'd like to see Broom Ball get to the basket. Good turnaround. Off the mark. Blue Devils push in transition. Helped. Back inside. Again, nice play by Burbridge. Nice adjustment by Coach Roos. Take that away. And Bulldogs need to get a little bit of penetration to break this zone down. We're getting extended out.
The 20's really her length out there really kind of gives them fits. Looking at her compared to our girl, she may be pushing 6 foot.
Yeah, she's pretty tall. Robinson off the mark. Good board by Broomball. Another board by Broomball.
Well, we're going to let them play right now. There's going to be a lot of contact, but their angle must have been better than ours.
So no call.
I say that a lot on the bench.
Yeah. Makes you feel better.
Uh-huh, sure.
Good pressure by Burbridge. Halp breaks the press, kicks it up, and another layup for Winter. And she has 4. Excuse me, she has 6. Thank you, Mr. Fulton. Broom ball to Robinson, to Burbridge. Burbridge hitting the seam a little bit. That's what they need to do a little more of. Hit that seam and move the ball.
You'll see they've substituted, so number 20's out. Look to work the elbow of this zone.
And gets it, get into Fulton, kicks it out.
Good pass.
Good look for for Burbridge. Off the mark, saved. And the Blue Devils push in transition. Halp to the corner. Steal by Shannon Broomball. Finds Burbridge. Robinson for 3.
There we go.
Count it. Needed that.
Well, she's got a shooter's confidence. Hadn't bothered her. Just keep shooting and good poker face.
And that's just exactly what the Bulldogs needed. Knocked out by Fulton.
Well, and you know, really this entire quarter we've gotten a lot of good looks, and they're shots we can knock down. So execution-wise, Coach Roos can't be too upset. Just got to knock down open shots.
Got to hit some shots. And off the mark. Another rebound by Broomball. Coast to coast. Finds Burbridge. Inside, Shannon turnaround.
Good move.
Nice Shannon's picked it up, couple rebounds.
Pushing in transition.
Little turnaround. 8-5. Bulldogs making a little run here, which is good. And
done a really nice job on their high-low game.
And I tell you what, that the Blue Devils do not look like they want to shoot anything outside.
Nope.
They've had some open looks and they passed them up. They're looking to really get inside the Winter. Winter draws the foul. So our first free throws of the night. First foul of the night.
I just looked up at the board and saw that.
First one off the mark.
Mike Meredith keeping the clock. I can't imagine he being accurate on that. So I got to trust his work.
Yeah.
But I think it probably is the first foul.
Oh, you know, and I didn't even realize. And that one is good. I'll bring it up here between quarters about one of the referees that I know very well. Burbridge to Jenna Broomball. Finds Annie Smith on the baseline. Gets inside to Shannon. And off the Brookville foot. And I think that's what Shannon's got to, she has to use her quickness. She's going to be quicker than all those post players out there. That's what she needs to do, use that quick drop step turnaround. Nice step through.
Little reverse pivot. There we go.
And Jenna draws the foul.
Well, and I think she's going to have that advantage in the post all night because even when Ross is in, they're putting her at the top of that zone.
Yeah. Shannon's got those quick tennis feet. Make her quick in the post. And Broomball's first one is good. And she can bring the Bulldog within a basket with this free throw. 8.6 seconds to go in the quarter. And she does. Little pressure. And they break the press.
Not aware of the clock, so Brookville doesn't get off a shot.
So there you go. After a slow start by the Bulldogs, they pick it up there towards the end of the quarter and trail 9-7 after one. Knocked down a shot, loosened everything up. Shannon got inside, hit a shot, a couple free throws, and the Bulldogs are right back in it.
Yeah, and I think, again, it goes back to it's going to be a common theme about how young our team is. And early on, some shots don't fall, and the nerves are still there. They're very real, and once the girls settled in, they were getting good looks, but keep getting those looks, they're going to start falling, and blood starts flowing, and sweat starts going, and good things happen there. And I think that transitioned on both ends of the court, as far as the Dogs settling in.
Yeah, and I think just watching that first quarter, we're a little more athletic. We're a little quicker than them. They're going to have a little more size. They're going to look to get the ball inside on us. So we pressure them enough and help enough down low to slow up the inside game. And if we can just make some stuff happen and hit a couple shots, we're going to be all right.
Yep, absolutely.
And, talking about Mr. Bradshaw, the other referee over here to your right, Mr. Joe Turner, a Fort Laramie boy. I actually went to school, really good friends with him, but run to school with his brother, Nick. And, of course, my brother lives in Fort Laramie, so I know the Laramie crowd. So there you go. We have two close connections with two of the officials here.
Well, I thought he looked familiar, and the reason I recognize him is when I used to coach up at Parkway in the MAC, he would do a lot of MAC games.
Yeah, sure.
Now, that's been, 15, 16 years ago.
And I got a text from Kevin Brackman, who's coaching at Houston, and he had Joe for his game Friday.
Joe seems to be working his way south now.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen him down here. And
so Brookville Gets the ball to start the second quarter with a 2-point lead. Bulldogs come back out in the 1-2-2 zone.
Ross is back in the game, so we'll see how the Dogs can adjust on the offensive end with her in.
And you've had Brooks that's had some looks, and Halp's had some looks, and they're not even thinking about shooting out there.
They want the ball inside.
And I think the Bulldogs have done a nice job of adjusting to that. And the Blue Devils are definitely going to be patient. Looks like they might be able to put a little pressure on these guys.
Well, especially with, what's her? Phi?
Yeah, Phi and Hoops out there. Oh, we got a first outside
box
look.
out by Annie Smith. And
Gets
she's
a loose
looking
ball.
ahead. Good job.
Looking up the floor. Broom ball for 2. And Bulldogs tie it up. Nice play by Annie Smith to get her head up and look up the floor and kick it up to Jenna Broomball, who finishes the layup.
I think we're going to be able to get some runouts with.
And Fulton with the steal. Broomball
Good
with the
left
layup.
hand.
Nice. Turning up the heat a little bit. Looks like the Blue Devils are struggling a little bit with the pressure.
Subs are coming. Looks like Winter and Phi. Is that right?
Correct.
Or Halp. Winter and Halp, they need to get those two back in to handle this pressure and settle down their girls.
So off the steal and the quick 4 by Broomball, and now suddenly the Bulldogs have a 11-9 lead early into the second quarter.
That's how you want to start a quarter.
That's right, a couple steals, a couple layups.
Force a timeout.
So good response by the Bulldogs. We'll see what Brookville does to respond. And what Coach Truce has them in here.
Always think watching these timeouts and the kids' body language, after runs. And, our girls are definitely just a little bit more pep in their step right now.
Absolutely. Couple steals, couple layups will do that for you.
Easy buckets.
I don't think the Blue Devils like the pressure. Nice.
Oh,
that
I was going to
she
say.
did. That was a double dribble. Yeah, their decision making and under pressure isn't great so far.
I wasn't sure we were going to get that call, and then I thought maybe we changed the rules.
He got it. Just took him a second.
Yeah.
Burbridge sets the offense. Looks like the Blue Devils have gone to man-to-man. And Burbridge running the point, attacks the pressure. Turnover, steal by Haupt. Haupt pushes in transition. And rebound.
Transition again.
Burbridge with the layup. Nice rebound by Broomball.
Boy, she went right back up with that. Nice job.
Nice job by Shannon getting the offensive board.
And another steal.
Jenna saw that all the way to the layup. She read that.
Yep.
Here comes
about got another one.
There's the cutter. Tough spot.
She's not across yet. Get a 10-second. Ooh.
And Blue Devils try to set the offense. Ross with the high screen. Get inside to Ross. Double team. Nice pass by Ross. And Winter off the mark. Gets the offensive board. And jump ball.
One of the things is that last possession there, although we didn't get a steal, it took, Brookville the better part of 8 seconds just to get it across and then settle into their offense. And that really wears on a team, whether it's a steal or just working to get the ball into their offense. It's very disruptive. So it's a good job by Milton-Union there.
Taking them out of their flow. Try to high screen and roll with Broomball. And we'll get a 5-second call.
And that's exactly what Brookville's now trying to do by switching to man and pressuring to, we settled in nicely against their zone, so they're trying to make that adjustment.
And Winter pulls it up. Out to Haupt.
And they're not looking to shoot.
Nope. Inside to Winter. and draws the foul.
I think that's going to be number 2 on Annie. And Shannon's back to the scores table before finish that sentence. So Shannon's break there is going to be run a little bit short.
Definitely, Brookville's definitely looking to get the ball inside.
Well, that was new. Our student section is barking.
Okay. Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, the dog pound is unruly.
And Winter hits her first one. And a little bit of barking. And gets it.
Did not phase her.
Nope. Broom ball pushes in transition. Putting a lot of pressure on her. Good pressure by
Pick up your
Haupt.
dribble. That's the second 5-second call.
Haupt draws another one.
So Brookville's adjustment is to pull out of their press and pick up pressure man in the half court, and it's paid off here the last couple possessions.
Another steal by Broom ball. Shannon's got 3 steals in the first half. Looking to set the offense. Look inside. Nice
Good
post up by
pass.
Shannon. Nice entry pass by Fulton. Nice bucket by Broomball.
Shannon did a nice job sealing the girl on the high side.
Nice soft touch.
Yep.
She's having a good half. She's got 6. Winner to the hoop and draws the foul on Shannon. Broomball. That's her first. And Winter will be back at the line shooting 2. She made her last 2.
She has got 9 of their 11 points. Whereas the Bulldog side of things are pretty balanced right now.
And a little barking from the crowd. And Winter 3 for 3 on the barking. Maybe they need to change it up.
Yeah, I agree. It's not working.
Need to try something else. Who's that long-haired kid standing
You know,
up there?
I'm not sure who that one is. He's definitely looks like a stray dog.
Oh. Student section feels like they've accomplished something.
Yes.
Winner a little short on that one. 17-12 Bulldogs. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. And
well, she broke from the count there.
And the heavy pressure on the ball is bothering the Bulldogs. Bulldogs back in their 3/4 court pressure. The winner with the ball, Haupt to bring it up. Ross with the high screen.
One's really packing down in. The ball goes on the wing. They're really buckling down against their post play.
Looks like Fulton's. Oh, we got a
And there's Haupt from.
Haupt from 3. And loose ball gathered by the Blue Devils. Phi with the ball. And the running runner.
Yep.
Oldest play in America.
Oh, yeah.
Oldest zone
That's
play in
a
America.
Coach Sarver special.
They got it in. Got it into Winter again and drew the foul, I think, on Fulton.
Burbridge. And that is going to be, that's her first.
So, Winter back at the line. She's already shot 4 free throws. This will be numbers 5 and 6. And the student section's got something else playing.
Oh. I think she's enjoying.
Well, sure she is.
She 5 for 6?
Yeah. No, she's
4 for 5.
4
Yep.
for 5. This is number 6. And off the mark. And Fulton with the rebound. Burbridge to run the point. Turnover, turnover, turnover. Couple turnovers there in one play.
A little sloppy.
Going back to the Bulldogs. Robinson to inbound for the Bulldogs.
Kirsten has not had a shot since she made her first three. Be nice to cut her loose here on something. And Coach Roos is calling out the play she wants. Little high ball screen and dive.
And Burbridge lost the handle. Picks it up. Got it back in the
ball in
broom
the
ball.
post. Nice move.
Little turnaround.
Just a soft touch in the post.
Big bucket by Shannon. And Brookville breaks the pressure, kicks it to Ross to Winter, and Winter with 2 more. She has 13 of their 15 points.
Yep.
Robinson sets the offense. Looking to penetrate, and off the mark. Rebound by Ross. We have 5 running the point now. To Haupt. We have Fine Haupt up top.
Ooh.
That looked like a double dribble.
Yep. Unfortunately, there wasn't anybody on this side to see it from our angle.
Again, patience.
Brookville staying in runner.
And back to Winter. Ross, I'm not sure what she was going to do there. Taylor's the runner. Into Ross, nice drop step. That's why you don't put it back on the floor, big people. Winter with the rebound.
Ooh. Thought that was a foul on the shot fake.
Yeah, it looked like that was on the floor. Little continuation.
But as a coach, as much as you want to argue that call, the message to your players has got to be rebound the first miss, and that call never happens.
Yep, box out and grab the ball. And Winter.
Just having quite a half here. We're playing. Wow.
They were too focused on the student section.
I was going to say.
Not realizing that it was
it's a good thing nobody else knew.
Yeah. Nice heads-up play by Burbridge. Ross with the block. Kicking it out to Haupt. Excuse me, that was Phi.
Burbridge with good defense there. 5 for 3.
Off the mark, Winter.
And there's Winter.
Ross with the rebound.
Winter seems to be about everywhere.
Looking to get it in. Taylor throws the
Robinson
lob.
with the steal.
32 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs lead by 2. Burbridge. Bulldogs have struggled here the second part of the quarter under the heavy man pressure by the Blue Devils. 18 seconds.
Coach Roos calling flat, which is probably an ISO play for Burbridge. The step back, nice shot.
Big bucket.
Boy, needed that one.
Big bucket by Burbridge. And
let's make sure we don't foul here.
And off the mark. So after the big bucket by Burbridge in the waning seconds of the second quarter, it is Milton-Union 21 and the Brookville Blue Devils 17. So a good second quarter from the Bulldogs. Came out beginning of the quarter and got some steals and turned up the pressure. Built a little bit of a lead. And then the Blue Devils came out in heavy man-to-man and kind of stifled us for a little bit and climbed back in. Winter with 15 of the Blue Devils' 17 points in the half, and a good mixture of points in the paint and free throws. So,
well, and both teams made really good adjustments throughout that half, you know, with both of them coming out half-court zone, little full-court zone pressure, and you know, once everything got going, you know, like we said, the Dogs started to pick up their pressure and got some more buckets in transition, and Brookville's adjustment was to go to pressure man, you know, and so both teams had some nice little spurts and runs, and as you know, basketball's a game of runs.
Absolutely. And Brookville had a little more in there, and that was a huge bucket by Burbridge at the end of the quarter or we had a 2-point game, so stretches the lead to 4 at the half. So I'm sure Coach Roos is going to be talking about dealing with their pressure, their heavy man-to-man pressure, and Brookville breaking our press and then getting the ball inside the winner, because that recipe worked for them in the first half.
Well, and I think it's just acknowledgement on where she's at, and she's a pretty active player. They went to, they're running with the runner offense. They're really not doing it to get any shots in the corner. They're doing it for her and Ross to screen on the baseline and seal on the post, and we'll have to make that adjustment to defending that.
And they got it inside a couple times off that.
Yeah.
So. And you're right, they weren't. I don't think the girl Taylor was running the baseline, and she wasn't really looking to score. They were looking to get it inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And here we have the mass chaos.
Playground ball.
At halftime. Is it lunch? Is it lunchtime right now? Is that where everybody's out here?
Meredith needs to come out here and supervise this.
So, all right, Russell, let's talk a little boys hoops.
Okay.
Since we got 7 minutes and 40-some seconds. So tell us a little bit about this year's team.
Well, we have got 9 varsity players, which is made up of 4 seniors, 5 juniors. Our seniors are Landon Bechtel, Nathan Thompson, Shane Olery, and Ray Copeland. Ray is actually out there right now.
Working on his low post moves.
Low post moves against
some junior
one of our 8th grade players. So those are our seniors. Our juniors are Tyler Kress, Blake Broomball, Connor Yates, Carson Brown, and Cooper Brown.
Not related.
No relation other than the last name.
Correct.
But yeah, so that's the makeup of our team. 7 of those guys were letter winners last year. So, and the other ones were on a pretty successful JV team.
Well coached?
Yes, by Mr. Jim Sarver. Very well coached.
And then, how are you guys going to try to play this year? What do you guys like to do?
Well, we want to get out and go. We want to play fast. It's a very athletic group. A group that's learning how to be tough, but they're athletic. They got some length to them. Some quickness, so we want to play pressure intense defensively, and we want to get out and go. So whether you're going to turn it over to us or we're going to take it off the rim, we want to try to get out and get easy buckets and wear people down from that standpoint.
And just looking at some of your starters, I mean, you have a lot of excellent athletes. You got Blake Broomball, who was defensive back of the year in the league, and just came out today, first team All-State.
Yeah.
As a defensive back, you got Nate Thompson, who was the golfer of the year. You got Landon Bechtel, who was an All-State soccer player. So you got Cooper Brown, who was an All-District, All-League football player, and same with Yates. And so you got some really good athletes out there.
Well, when you have successful fall seasons, in a small school, it trickles over. And which, by the way, Mason, first team All-State.
Correct.
First year out, so congrats to him. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Mom and Dad are proud of Mason.
Yeah.
First team All-State. Certainly did not expect that, but happy for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talking to Coach Pierce, they had 3 first-team All-State football players. I'm not sure that's ever happened, but you had Blake Broomball, defensive back, and Jake Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive line, first-team All-State. Mason, first-team All-State kicker. And then you had Ethan Lane was third team.
Yeah.
So we actually had 4 All-State football players. So
pretty impressive.
So that was great for Coach Pierce and the football program.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So first game, tell us a little about your first game versus Newton here at home.
Well, we opened up with the Runnin' Newts.
The Runnin' Newts of Newton.
And, after watching that film, and they just always seem to play really well against us, and I don't know what it is, but it's just something we've come to expect, and they didn't disappoint. And you could see a lot of first game jitters, and But, you know, we battled through, weathered a couple of their runs, and came out on top. I was really pleased with, you know, our guys showed some poise.
Right.
You know, they made some runs, and we just kind of responded. You know, there wasn't any panicking or anything like that. I thought we did a lot of things really well, and, you know, I thought we did some things that, after watching film, that were very easily fixable, and I thought our guys accepted that in practice afterwards and, you know, did a good job addressing those things.
And I think when you have experienced athletes, I mean, you know you're going to get adversity in every game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And just something you got to deal with and have confidence in your ability that you're going to fight your way through it. And I thought you guys did that. And, you know, some things didn't go their way, and but they hung in there. And so good win.
Yep.
You know, we always get Newton's best shot.
Oh, yeah.
And we definitely got their best shot. They played well, hit some shots and all that, so that was good to come out. So then you went to Lehman a couple days later. Tell us about that one.
So Lehman, obviously first TRC game for us in the history of Milton-Union, and on the road. And, you know, what we knew about them was they were huge. You know, we'd seen some film on them, a lot of size, and we're a big team, but we're not as big as they were.
So tell us how big they were.
So their starting five went 6'8", 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1". And, you know, that's a lot of height, a lot of length, and we were able to match most of that because we go 6'5", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", 5'11". So we're not real small. We were able to really pace the game where we wanted to. Played an amazing first quarter, really a full defensive effort. You know, we held Lehman to 0 points in the first quarter and only 25 for the game. I thought our guys really came out with a chip on their shoulder on the road, very focused on what they need to get done. And, you know, again, that goes from some of that experience where, you know, after Tuesday's game, we watch film and we practice and, you know, we clean up some stuff that needs to be cleaned up, and I thought we did a good job of that on Friday.
So that was a good solid win for you. You got a big one coming up Friday.
Yeah, Troy Christian, the Eagles, they, you know, I don't do much paying attention to who thinks what, but apparently people think that we're two of the better teams in the league, and all I know is that in our league that, you know, anybody can beat anybody, and it's a tough league top to bottom. So I don't care if we're going to Troy Christian or Lehman Catholic or wherever it is, it's going to be a battle. And, you know, Ray Zawadzki's been the head coach there for 15, 16 years, maybe longer than that, and he just does a tremendous job with his kids. They play hard. They're well coached. It's going to be a fun environment. You know, I think that's been one of the best things so far this year is playing in front of loud crowds again. You kind of missed that last year, and, you know, student sections being loud and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, Friday should be – I think it's going to be a fun game from a spectating standpoint. It might be a little stressful on the sidelines, but it's a big one for sure. They're 3-0.
Yeah, and, you know, like you said, Zawadzki's had some really good teams over at Troy Christian, and like you said, they're well coached. And, yeah, it should be two of the better teams in the league going at it early in the season.
Yeah.
A win doesn't mean you're going to win the league, and a loss doesn't mean you're going to lose the league, but it's a big early league contest. And then I think next week you get the Vikings coming in.
Yeah, Miami East will be here on Tuesday, and then the Covington Bucks will be here on Friday, and then Bethel, and it's just never ending in this league. I mean, you know, you can see the banners across the gym. It's a no slouches.
That's right. It's gonna be a good league. It's gonna be a fun league. So, all right. So we're getting started here with the second half, and the Bulldogs with the 4-point lead, and Brookville has the ball first, and the Bulldogs come back out in their zone.
And you gotta imagine that we're going to be extremely aware of where winner's at, number 40 for Brookville.
And Brookville's back into their runner. And steal by Broomball. Turnover by Ross. And off the mark,
just
Ross
off
gets
the
a
rim.
rebound. Kicks it out to Haupt. Looks up the floor. And
Robinson, good hustle back to knock that out of bounds.
So it'll be Brookville ball underneath. off the kick. And she's open for three. Halped short.
I think this is going to be a tale of, you know, can Milton-Union get out in transition versus can Brookville get touches to winner in this second half. I think that's going to dictate a lot of this.
And an old coach that coached girls for a long time used to always say, first one to 30 wins. So
I think I've heard Jim Sarver say that. And there you go, Robinson.
Robinson hits one. Picks up, and that gives us a chance to get into our pressure, which Brookville does not like.
Push a 10 count again, about 7-8 seconds there just to get it across half court.
And Phi sets the offense back into runner. Now they got, looks like the post players are Xing a little bit.
Yeah, a little variation of X game and runner. Got to be careful though. Sometimes you catch a little moving screen the way they're running it. Winners at the high post. It does not seem to be where she's comfortable with the ball.
No, she does not. She wants it around the basket.
Dog's doing a good job fronting the post there.
Brookville showing some patience. Backside and off the mark.
Here come
Burbridge.
Bulldogs in transition.
And Ross. Oh. And it's a scrum.
Nobody wants it. Good pass. Broom ball.
Ross with the block. Fulton with the loose ball. Robinson for three.
Oh.
Ross with the rebound. And Brookville with the early timeout.
It's a interesting timeout there in that situation, just because I believe they will spot the ball, not spot the ball, but take the ball out here in the backcourt, which will allow Milton-Union to get into their pressure again.
Must have saw something from an offensive standpoint that he wants them to do, or she wants them to do, excuse me. I guess we could go over the coaches. Head coach for the Brookville Blue Devils is Stephanie Hawkins. Lenny Cornett is the JV coach, and Eric Haupt is the assistant coach. And of course, for the Bulldogs, we have Coach Katie Roos is the head coach, and Madison Harris, her second year with the Bulldogs, as the JV coach.
Katie's in her 9th year.
And Coach Harris actually played some basketball at Wittenberg.
That's right.
She was a Tiger, graduated from Wittenberg, but she played basketball at Wittenberg. So nice to have her on staff, have her around. And we'll see what Coach Hawkins drew up here. Bulldogs come out in their pressure. Out. Looks to attack.
Well, I tell you what, you go to Broomball side, it's like a piranha. She just goes right for the ball, and there it is.
Another steal.
Good left-hand layup.
And to your point, they called that timeout and gave Milton a chance to get into their press. Up to Phi. Phi sets the offense. Inside to Winter. To Ross. And back to Winter. Good tie up by Shannon. Possession here of Bulldogs.
We're really looking to get that high-low game or post entry from the wing.
Grace. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Russ.
No, I was going to say Bulldogs did a good job there with that.
Grace Taylor comes back into the game for the Blue Devils. Jenna Broomball to set the offense. Halp with the pressure again.
A little dribble weave action.
A little screen and roll. And was looking for Shannon. Gets it to her. Shannon once again a little quicker. And draws the foul. And Broomball with 8 points in the first half gets her first opportunity to put some points on the board in the third quarter. Bulldogs with a 5-point lead. Nice soft touch.
You know, when Shannon shoots the ball, it's just like she doesn't even think of it. She just shoots it. Enjoy seeing that out of shooters.
gets the roll, makes them both. Stretches the Bulldog lead to 8.
And here comes the pressure.
Into Ross to Winter. And Winter puts it on the deck.
May have got away with some.
Looked like a little shuffle of the feet. And they're back.
And a runner,
Back into runner. So you got Halp running this time. Halp for 3.
So now they're putting a shooter over there.
Yep. That was halfway down and came back out. Shannon with the rebound, broom ball, and Ava pushes in transition. And they're setting the offense. So they're going to run a screen and roll with Shannon and Ava. Oh, she had Shannon. Burbridge off the mark, rebound 5. We'll say the Bulldogs did a nice job of not letting them get the ball inside.
No, they have not.
I'm not sure Brookville's hit a jump shot yet. Of course, I say that, and they get it inside. Ross misses the layup. Jenna up to Robinson. Nice job by Robinson getting it inside. Shannon with the step through. And again, nice
soft touch. Just a little bit more athletic than their girls inside. And
just a little bit quicker, gets that little step and gets her shoulders through and stretches the Bulldog lead to 10.
And they're about to have a turnover. And again, just very difficult for Brookville to get set in their offense.
Good pressure by Milton. Winner from 15.
There she goes.
Well, I guess she can hit it from out there too. She's having herself a night.
17 of their 19.
It's impressive. And she's done it with free throws, with offensive rebounds, with moves on the block, and with a 15-footer there. Brookville with the steal. For the layup. Taylor gets the layup.
Like we said, it's a game of runs.
And now Brookville has cut the lead to 6. And Taylor with another steal. Kicks it up to Halp. Halp misses the layup. And Jennifer got the dribble. Now Coach Roos is calling a timeout.
You know, that's a good timeout there. You know, this is where your youth kind of kicks in, this little run. And, you know, Katie's going to sit down and calm these girls and kind of refocus them.
Yeah, got a little helter-skelter, which isn't bad for us, but we were
getting a little sloppy with it.
We were the one turning the ball over, correct? So, good timeout by Coach Roos.
Give a big shout out to Flawless Signs, Ken Thompson,
Yes.
who you can't see from here, but he did the design on Coach Roos and I. Both have coaching stools this year.
Nice.
And they're customized to our basketball teams. And
to your basketball team, okay.
yeah, so hers says girls basketball and Coach Roos, and mine says boys and Coach Berner. And they're actually really nice because now during a full timeout, as you can see Coach Roos, she's just sitting on a stool rather than down on a knee.
That could have saved my knees after 15 years of coaching basketball or 20 years of coaching basketball.
I said, I don't care if this is an age thing or not, but I'm tired of getting down on one knee during timeouts.
That's very nice.
They are. They are.
Nice. When you said they were custom, I thought you meant the cushion was like custom to sit in.
No. The design. Yeah, the design.
Gotcha.
Stole that from Bob Huggins. Bob Huggins sits on a stool, and Bob Huggins seems to know a little bit about basketball.
Nice play by Annie, and bad pass. Halp comes back at the Bulldogs. We got 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And looks like Ross is out of the game.
They still have Halp running the.
And we have Eds in for the Blue Devils in the block, number 11. Not sure we've seen her tonight.
Yeah, limited in the first half.
Winter setting some screens.
You know, and right now what we want to make sure is that Halp, she's had a couple rim in and out. We don't want to give her a clean look. in the corner.
And steal by Broomball. Finds Annie.
Good decisions there.
Out to Burberich.
Good decisions.
Nice bucket by Burberich. Ava's got a night by the Blue Devils.
Let's see where they're going to put the basketball here. If Milton-Union's going to get in their pressure again.
And that's Ava's only got 4, but they were both seemed like really big buckets.
Yep, end of the quarter or close to the end of the quarter.
Yeah, so.
And you're right, she does have a good shot. And you know, whenever you got a pass coming from the inside out from a shooter, that's the best pass to give a shooter because, you know, they're just already squared up at the hoop. And so that one right there was definitely a good one for her.
So they haven't been getting closer than I think 4 or 5 points. So.
Well, and you know, Winter's only got 2 points this quarter, and we've done a good job really limiting her touches because of the wear and tear of what it does to a team.
And Brookville's going to get in a little bit of Devils. They probably have one more run in them. They're going to start the quarter off with the ball. So the Bulldogs holding a 7-point lead, 29-22 to start the 4th quarter. And then we have Robinson, Smith, Shannon Broomball, Jenna Broomball, and Ava Burberich to start the quarter. Fulton's on the bench, taking a break. And Bulldogs in their zone. Eds for 3, off the mark. Ross with the rebound. Out to Haupt. Looks like Eds is in there to shoot it.
Yep. Just a little pocket corner shooter and.
Ball inside the Winter, turnover, Robinson, Burberich.
Good decision here.
Robinson open. Ooh, a lot of contact. Foul on Brookville, I believe. Jenna draws.
I would say that was a welcome to high school basketball.
Yeah.
Collision.
A little chuck.
Looks like they're going to go with the old corner inbounds play for, yeah. Annie got a little
anxious on the screen.
A little anxious, didn't get set.
Can't drive block them. Got to get your feet set.
Mr. Turner was right there and saw it right in front of him. Easy call.
And knew exactly what she was trying to do. But Brookville still got to get a length of the floor versus the pressure.
Yep.
And they haven't broken it well all night. Until right there, that was pretty good. Ed's bad decision, another bad decision, and Brookville ball. So once again, 7-point lead. See if Brookville can cut into it. Ed's to inbound. To Winter. Phi.
You can hear Brookville's coach is really forcing the issue. She wants the ball in the post, and
Ed's from 15.
That's definitely a shooter.
Nice box out by Burberich on the rebound. Out to Annie.
Cross-court pass. A little dangerous.
And there's Shannon. She's open. Reset the offense. Little ISO for Jenna. Kicks it out to Robinson. Robinson gets.
Good
nice
pass. Good pass.
Nice penetrate by Robinson and dish to Broomball. Another nice bucket by Broomball.
And it sets the press again.
Gives her 14. Stretches the Bulldog lead to 9.
Annie with a little push there.
And Fulton comes back in the game for Smith. And Brooks comes in for Winter.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, Fulton was able to get a rest there and really haven't been able to mention her name a lot. But her job is kind of to do the dirty work. And she's doing a great job in the post against these two girls from Brookville. And it's one of those.
Make it tough to get the ball in there.
Yeah. You know, her and Broomball have done a tremendous job getting good post position and rebounding.
On deflection. Again, just disrupting the rhythm of Brookville.
They're looking in, and it's not there.
Again,
kind of becomes a little bit of a chess match as to how can we work angles to get the ball into the post. And
Phi gets stuck in the corner. Eds out.
Coach Roos has got to be happy right now with this defensive possession.
Eds with the offensive rebound. Broomball
Broom
with the
ball.
board. And good strong rebound by Shannon Broomball and draws the foul. It'll be Bulldog ball underneath. 5:09 to go in the fourth. Good defensive possession there by the Bulldogs.
Yep, that was a long possession, but resulted in no points for Brookville. So
Burbridge bringing it up under pressure, doing a nice job handling the pressure. Steal by Eds to Phi. And Fulton got her money's worth on that one.
Yep. Got to think Chris taught her how to foul.
But you know what? Make her earn it from the line.
That's right.
Don't give up an easy two. So Phi will be at the line. And hits the first one. Those are her first points of the evening.
Good looking shot there.
And with 4:51 to go in the fourth quarter. Misses the second. Ross with the offensive rebound.
Good job by Broomball.
Steal by Jenna.
Good decision there.
Wanted to get to the basket, wasn't there. Burbridge. She likes those 19-footers.
Yep. Longest two-point shot in basketball.
That's right, and stretches the Bulldog lead to 10. Eds. I'm not sure Brookville's hit an outside shot except for Winter's 14-footer.
I was hoping you weren't going to jinx us there.
Yeah.
That last possession, Jenna, that was a really good job. She broke pressure, recognized she didn't have numbers, pulled it out. We got a ball reversal and, secondary transition to an open shot. And those are the things that Coach Roos is looking for out of her young players. Those are things that only game experience is going to help them with down the road.
The handle. The Bulldogs can be patient here. They got a 10-point lead. And foul on Burbridge on Phi, which is okay.
Well, looks like the Covington girls and looks like Coach Studebaker here taking a look at Lady Bulldogs. They will be here Thursday.
Yes. A nice steal by Jenna. Left-hand layup.
There we go.
Big bucket. Bulldog lead is now 12. Nice left hand. Make Dad proud. Into Winter. First time I think she's got it down low. All second half.
She's got to pass it out because he had three Bulldogs right around her.
And Brookville being patient when they can't be.
Yeah, and that's the thing is we're forcing them into long possessions.
And good defense by Fulton.
Yep.
Staying big, being strong. Good no call by the referee. Offensive player initiated the contact there.
And that's one thing that's changed. Oh, Ross from deep.
Nice box out by Robinson. The rebound.
And she pulls it up. Again, good decision there. 12-point lead, under 3. Take care of the ball, run some offense. I think the key there is take care of the ball.
Yeah. She lost the handle a couple times there. Fulton. Broomball with the ball. Bulldogs are going to be patient here. Jenna with the
Good
drive.
move. A little force there, but Burbrick's going to give a little token pressure.
Took a lot of time off the clock there. 2:23 to go. 12-point Bulldog lead.
You know, down in that last play, you know, for our viewers at home, the game's changed so much as far as defensive post play and what contact's allowed, what's not allowed, and Reagan did a great job. You know, defenders allowed to go vertical, and they're entitled to that space all the way up to the ceiling. So you see that a lot in, you know, basketball now at any level. You'll see a post player just jump straight up in the air. And even though there's contact, if it's initiated by the offense, you're going to see a lot of no calls because that defender's entitled to that. And Reagan did a great job there of going vertical. The offensive player initiated the contact, and the officials held true with the no call.
And that last possession, even though we didn't score, a lot of time off the clock. And I got a quick email here, or text, excuse me, from Mr. Blackbird. Shout out to the 7th grade girls. They won tonight 24-23.
Nice.
Over the Covington Bucks.
Okay.
So congratulations to Coach Brown.
Is that her first win as a?
I believe it's her first basketball win as a basketball coach. So
all right.
Shout out to Olivia. Olivia Brown, the 7th grade girls with a big victory tonight. So congratulations to them. And thanks to Big Joe for the update.
Yes.
So the one thing we don't want to do is foul. Now we give Brookville a chance to get points with no time coming off the clock. And she can cut the lead to 10 here.
And you got to think Brookville's going to come out and pressure here. They've only got 3 team fouls.
That's right.
So they can be a little bit, gamble a little bit more.
And if we can handle the pressure.
Robinson's got the ball out top. Going to pull the ball out. Milton's going to go into a little bit of a weave. There's that pressure.
Yeah, they need to turn us over quick. We just need to be strong with the basketball.
Yep.
They're going to foul us. They're going to be aggressive, be strong. And they got to foul us a few more times to get us on the line. Nice play by Burbridge, getting the loose ball.
Well, and in these situations, you don't really want to go into what I would call a complete stall. You know, if they overplay, you want to attack into possibly a layup.
Absolutely.
But
take the easy ones, but run the clock when you can.
And that's, I think, one thing as we're watching our guards here is, you know, if they're able to get a step by the girl, sometimes they're running to the wing instead of just going to the basket. And right now, you know, Brookville, you can see they're not helping. Right now, Jenna's got to keep going to the basket there.
Go get the easy 2.
Yep.
Going to get a 5 count if she's not careful.
And there it is. And that's the thing is, and again, it kind of goes back to our experience, and these girls are going to learn on the fly, and Coach Roos will be teaching. She, you know, when they watch this in film, you know, in that situation, Brookville's not helping. You know, they're pressuring up on everybody. So if you beat the girl at the point, you know, you want to go to the basket. Then if they collapse, then you can pass the ball out and work the clock.
And once again, Brookville wanting to make too many passes. They need to score.
There's another steal by Broomball. Be interested to see how many steals she has on the game. I'm going to venture to say she's in that 5 to 6 range.
She is, yeah. She's had a good night defensively.
And here comes more pressure, and you know, I think we're going to see this for the next minute.
And I say she's had a good night defensively, but she has 14 points. Or excuse me, she has 10 points.
Yep.
Shooting layups.
Well, and that, you know, that's the one thing about Jenna. You know, you got to kind of remind yourself. Is 12 months ago, she was playing 8th grade basketball, and you know, now she's playing against, you know, 16, 17, 18-year-old girls, So there's definitely a transition for her mentally. I got to think she leans on her older brother a little bit as he went through it. But regardless, there's the learning under fire, so to speak, that you just go through.
And Burbridge turns the corner. There you go.
That's exactly what we want to do.
That's how you handle it.
Yep, just attack it, draw the help, and you either hit them for a layup or you pull the ball back out.
And going to be a good win for the Bulldogs here. Good home win. The score won't be quite as indicative as the game. It's just going to look more like a blowout. But,
no, and you know, really, when we talk about keys of this game, I mean, what a defensive effort in the second half. You know, we held them to 7 points, and Winter only had 2. You know, and
that was a 15-foot jumper.
Yeah. So, in offensive rebounds, you know, not keeping track up here, I got to think they were 1 or 2, maybe 3. So
your final score is Milton-Union 37, Brookville Blue Devils 24. So a good home non-league victory for the Bulldogs. Their second win of the year. That pushes the Bulldogs to 2-2 on the season. And with a match with Covington coming up on Thursday, which will be a TRC matchup against the Covington Bucks, who, as Rusty mentioned earlier, they were here tonight scouting. So see what they saw. Give us your thoughts here, Russell, on the game tonight.
Well, you know, I thought it was, you know, both teams made some good adjustments as the game went on. You know, both teams started out on a 1-2-2, some pressure. I thought we showed our athleticism a little bit more, and that's where we took advantage, whether it be transition or turning them over. And I thought we did a good job of taking away their post game. And, you know, as the game wore on, you could see our decision-making got better, and that's indicative, and that's what you want to see out of a young team. You know, as each time they step on the court, they start to get a little bit better, and they just keep, you know, improving and doing the little things from a mental standpoint and a physical standpoint. So, but I thought our girls controlled the fourth quarter really well.
Yeah, I thought once we got that 5-7 point lead, we kept them at arm's length.
Yep.
I never really felt like Brookville was threatening us. Once we got a little bit of a lead, they couldn't score in bunches, and like you said, we did a really nice job in the second half taking away Winter. She had quite the first half, and still ended with 17 points, which is a great night. But when you only score 24, so that's a good defensive effort by the Bulldogs. Good rebounding and making some layups, and Burbridge hit a couple jumpers, and Shannon had an excellent night with 16 points, and I'm sure several rebounds, and
just good balance. And you know, the signs of a team growing is, you know, when you've got, you know, that 5, 6, 7 point lead, you know, do you extend it late in the game, or do they chip away and make it a close game? And I thought our girls did a good job on the defensive end of forcing them to run clock, take the shots we wanted them to take versus the ones they wanted to take. And then on the offensive end, we came down, ran some clock, and became efficient at, you know, running clock and still getting points. And thus, you know, you go away with, like you said, it wasn't, you know, this wasn't a 13-point game the whole game, but we stretched it to that in the final couple minutes, you know, to close it out.
And like I said, it always felt like we were in control. That we were in control of the game once we got the lead. It was back and forth there to start with. First quarter, second quarter, we had a little bit of a lead at halftime, and then just kind of stretched it.
We'll holler at Coach Swartz and see if he'll go get Coach Roos.
Yeah, I had mentioned to her earlier that we were going to have her come up.
Katie.
I'm sure she's talking to the girls.
She's got to feel good about that win, though. I mean, that's
yeah, get you back to 500.
Yep.
And like you said, you know, controlled the game and made some good decisions. And you had a post player step up, and you know that's what Shannon's going to be able to do. You know, she wasn't the biggest post player out there, but that little left drop step turnaround pretty smooth. She has a really nice soft touch around the basket. And 16 points. Coach Roos will take that every day of the week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Out of a sophomore post player.
You got Burbridge handling some pressure and getting some steals and then knocking down some shots. And then, of course, Jenna with some steals and layups to finish with 10. So you get 2 girls in double figures.
Yeah, yeah.
Score 37, hold them to 24. That's a pretty good night at the office. And we'll see if now I just want you to know, Rusty, notice how we're kind of sitting here kind of waiting?
I know what you're going to say. This is what it's like, huh?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, because you take forever to come out of the locker room. This is just a warm-up for you. I'm talking about all kinds of stuff when I'm
well, half the time I can't even get to the coach's office, and then by the time I get to the players, I can't get them to shut up long enough for me to talk to them. And then, of course, you know, Coach Sarver wants to come in and talk about the JV game.
Well,
you know, that's really who's at fault.
You're gonna blame your
yeah.
JV coach?
Yeah, I am.
For why you take an hour to get up here?
Now, I think, is that Kurt Thompson over there? Talking to John Broomball?
Yeah, I believe it is.
I think it is. I need to try to get him in the gym. He came in and practiced with us 2 years ago, and I tell you what, he can still play.
He was a good player.
He's a really good player here, and he still can get up and down. In fact, it's really good for him to do that because, you know, it gives our guys a look that they're just not accustomed to.
Right.
And he's probably, what, 32-ish, right in that?
Yeah, probably.
Brackman with Curtis.
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
She said she's on the way. Is that?
She's like you. She has to do her ESPN interview first before she comes up here and does the WMPA interview.
Well.
And not again. Oh, Gary, I told her to bring a player with her.
Oh, I'm not surprised at who she brought.
She brought Shannon.
Sorry, I was hustling.
Okay. So how are we? I'm gonna hop off here.
Okay.
Let you conduct the interview with them.
I'll talk to Coach Roos for a minute, and then we're going to bring Shannon Broomball in. I'm excited, Shannon. Hi, Coach Roos.
Hi, Coach Grudich. How are you?
I'm good. So, good win.
Yeah, it was a good win.
So, give us your thoughts.
Well, you know, I told the girls the last time we had a tough game, they were challenged, and today's challenge was, you've proven that you respond, let's respond again. And I thought they did a nice job of that, especially being down early in the first quarter. Their defense, you know, they picked up their defensive intensity and were able to fight their way back in it. So, you know, not only did they respond to the challenge I gave them after last Thursday's game at Troy Christian, but they also did a nice job, you know, being down early and fighting to get back in it and walk away with the win.
Yeah, I thought once you guys got the lead, I thought you held on to it. You kind of kept them at arm's length. And, you know, from a defensive standpoint, you held them to, what, 24% shooting?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good night. You did a nice job of shutting down Winter, who had a really good first half, and she didn't do anything in the second half.
She did. We talked about making sure that we accounted. I told them that, you know, I'll be honest, I told them they were eating us alive in the post, and just talked about a small minor adjustment we needed to make in terms of our positioning and defending her, and I thought we did a nice job in the second half defending in the post.
And good contributions from not just Shannon, but also Jenna had a good night, and Ava. Nice floor game by Ava. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. So doing a little bit of everything for you.
Yes, and she's slowly understanding her role on our team, and that she has to be the vocal leader for us and kind of be our calm, because we are a young team, but she's a competitor and she wants to go out and lead her team. And so it's nice to see her, like you say, have a nice balanced night and play a nice controlled game.
So congratulations on the win. And
Thank you.
We don't want to keep poor Shannon here too long, but we want to get Shannon.
That's right. She played a great game for us tonight.
She did. She had an excellent game.
And she is thrilled about this interview. So
Shannon, get used to it. When you're on the WTA circuit playing tennis, you're going to have to do a lot of these. So this will be good for you. There you go. Hi, Shannon.
Hey,
How are you?
pretty good.
Hey, you had a great game.
Thank you.
Had a great game. So, what'd you think about the game?
I thought we all played pretty well. and I'm glad we won. So
Good. I thought you did a nice job. Players did a nice job of getting you the ball inside, and had a couple big girls you were dealing with, but you were able to outquick them
yeah, luckily.
and score some nice baskets for the Bulldogs. And how'd you feel defensively? How'd you think you played defensively?
I think I played better, but I can definitely improve on my defense. That's for sure.
Thought you got a couple big rebounds
Yeah.
for everybody, and did a nice job in transition, getting down the floor, and you had that nice soft touch around the basket.
Thank you.
You had 16 points, 7 boards, and 3 steals. That's a pretty good day at the office.
Thank you.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
And thought your cousin had a good game.
Yeah, she did.
And how do you like playing with your cousin?
I really enjoy it, actually.
That's
It's
good.
a lot of fun.
And when you guys were younger, did you play basketball against each other or with each other in the driveway and outside
Yeah, a lot.
at Broomball family festivals?
Yeah.
Good. And do you guys beat up on Blake?
I don't, but maybe Jenna does. I don't know.
Okay, Jenna should. Okay, well, hey, we just wanted to tell you congratulations. I thought you had an excellent game. You're a high scorer and had a good all-around game, not just scoring, but rebounding, getting steals, and taking care of the basketball.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
So that was Shannon, tennis star, state tennis player, broomball, right?
Yeah.
And had her best game of the year, and she had her first interview, so I can say I remember when that she had her first online interview.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Nothing?
Nope.
You're all done?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's the camera, so make sure Mom and Dad can see you. And there you go. There's probably at least 25 people still watching right now.
Fun.
So thanks for stopping by, Shannon.
Thank you.
We'll get Coach Berner back on here just for a second.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by. There you go. She handled that all right.
She did just fine.
Yeah.
She came up here and asked me. She goes, "I hate doing interviews." I said, "Just talk about your team." And
Yeah.
she did a good job.
Yeah, she did fine. And she did. She had a great night. So, just so everybody knows, the girls play Thursday at home versus Covington, and the boys are at Troy Christian on Friday
Yeah.
for the big league game. Anything for the good of the order here before we hit the road?
Girls are home against Bethel on Saturday as well.
So a little homestand for the girls.
Yep. Yep.
So big thanks to the gang at WMPA for providing and filming and doing all they do. So we couldn't do it without them.
That's right.
That's why you get this excellent visual camera work and everything else. So thanks to those guys, and that's all we got for tonight. So
Yep.
Congratulations to the Bulldogs on the big victory over Brookville, and they'll be back at it on Thursday. Thanks, Russell. Yeah, it was fun. We'll do it again. I think we're going to do the Northridge game. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you know.